Hey, it's James, Father's Rights and Resources, hashtag how I got custody. About the only father's rights advocate out here in the world right now. There used to be about 10, 12 organizations across America that were good resources for men. There's a couple people out there who can give paralegal services and helpful if you want to drop $1,500 or $750 an hour for Judge Anthony, $1,500 for a paralegal I know who knows about father's rights issues. But as far as getting out here like this and telling you guys the real deal and not BSing with you and telling you the real truth, there's nobody out here doing it. So, if you need help, schedule a consult with me. If you want to talk to me, schedule a consult with me. If you want to access my insight, which helped me win in the Court of Appeals, win contempt, defend against restraining orders, get full custody without an attorney, the information that I've shared with countless other fathers who got custody or 50-50. I just had a guy text me today. I'll probably post that. Or he texted me yesterday. He got full custody and sole decision making. Some dads have done it with an attorney, and I've coached them how to light a fire under their attorney's butt, and plenty of dads have done it without an attorney. If you want insight into this invaluable information, you have to get a consult with me. I shouldn't have to tell people this, but every day I get people who text me and want to tell me a whole story and then see what I think about it. That's what a consult is for. I don't work for free. Do you work for free? When you go to your job, do you voluntarily go there and don't get paid? Do you do overtime for free? Half the time the stuff I'm doing is overtime because I'm talking to people on the East Coast after, or I might talk to somebody in Hawaii. I'm talking to people after their job. If people want consults, their first option is to talk to me at 8 or 9 p.m. my time. And then there's people who they'll ask me a quickie question which takes 15 to 20 minutes to answer. That's what the minimum 30-minute consult is for. Nobody has ever asked me a quick question that took less than 20 minutes to answer. That's what consults are for. If you are trying to talk to me and get a quickie question in, or some guys will say, hey, I paid for a consultation last time. That doesn't mean you get an endless supply of free time with me, asshole. And you're an asshole. If you have the audacity to pay an attorney $10,000 and then you stumble across me, somebody who's living paycheck to paycheck, with information that's greater than what these attorneys are asking. And then you're going to tell me, well, I paid for a consult before, can you go to a grocery store and buy some groceries and the next week say, hey, I paid for groceries last week. I should be able to walk out with these this week. This is why I say in my videos, guys turn normal human behavior, or they take normal human behavior in any other circumstance, and when it comes to family court, all normal common sense is all out the window. You turn into total dumbasses, or you turn into assholes who think you deserve this for free. Now, if I was a hustling con, I would never do a video like this, but I have zero time to waste. I just got done talking to somebody, a client of mine who's trying to help somebody else out. And he's telling me the scenario, and he left me a voicemail, and he wouldn't answer my question. So I had to check his voicemail to see what was up. And then we went back and forth, and he talked to the other guy, and I'm wasting my time. If the guy you're helping needs help, call me and schedule an appointment. Or text me and schedule an appointment. It takes 30 seconds at the most to schedule an appointment. Guys will text me, say, hey, are you available tomorrow at 6 p.m.? No, but I'm available at 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I'll take 5. Boom, 30 seconds. But people want to waste my freaking time and talk and yak. And then I warn them, hey, we're at the end of the hour appointment. We're at the end of the 30-minute appointment. We're at the end of an hour and a half. We need to wrap it up. Oh, just one more question. Oh, just one. I said, look, man, we're 10 minutes over now. I can't have everybody waste 10, 15 minutes of my time. If I have a few consults, that's an hour of my time during the day. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Well, here's just real quick before you go. Assholes. Then it happens on a regular basis. On top of me having countless no-shows. If I forget to tell somebody, hey, I need to get paid up front, or I had a policy where if you had an afternoon appointment, you pay me in the morning. If you have a morning appointment, you pay me the night before. Because I had 3 to 7 different no-shows a week. And if I'm going to get up early after having 3 or 4 hours of sleep, and you're a no-show, I just lost out on sleep. I can't get that back. And I may not be able to get back to sleep. But I'm getting up for your dumb ass and your lazy ass because you turn out to be a lazy bum who for a moment felt like they wanted to fight and turn into a lazy bitch like most dads do. And then I got to lose sleep over that. And I already won my case. I already got full custody without an attorney. You're the one who needs help. And if you're going to shit on my time, I give people one chance if they had some excuse, they got in a car accident or something happened and they were thrown off. But I have people who I'll say, hey, are we still on for my appointment? Oh, no, I'm at work right now. Why did you schedule an appointment when you're at work? Or, oh, no, I got my kids right now. I can't talk with them in the background. Why would you schedule an appointment like that? Why don't you schedule an appointment at a time where you could sit down and there's no distractions and there's not construction going on in the background and there's not, you know, the Blue Angels are in town and they're in the background. All common sense goes out the door, and we get. It's like, you know how they have chemtrails in the sky. It's like they rain down dumbass pills on everybody, but only in family court. You're totally happy to go to an attorney's office and give them $5,000 up front. You have no idea if they can even help you. They just give you a good, slick willy sales pitch. I sit here and tell you the real root of the problem. You need to grow some balls. You need to be a man. You need to fight for your kids. And if you don't, you're going to lose. And people don't like that because they want to pay somebody to have an easy ride in the war over your kids. And you want it to be nice, light, fluffy, and soft and gentle. So you don't like me and you go and trust the attorney. Then when you want to talk to me, you want to talk to me because I'm not an attorney with a suit and tie and a cherry wood desk and a downtown high-rise office. Because you're such a superficial dumbass who can't discern past that stuff, the attorney screwed you over for $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. And so you should realize, hey, all that fluff, the suit and tie, the law degree doesn't mean shit. Well, here's James. He has winning court orders of him winning without an attorney. I don't need any proof of that. But you know what? I need to talk to him and I need to yak with him for 30 minutes or 45 minutes or an hour. You know, I did that before 20 years ago. People would talk to me, or I did free, 15 minutes at first, and people wanted to ramble on and wanted to dictate the conversation. If you're serious, if you're one of the people who are serious, you will call and get a consult, or text me, get a consult, and pay me, and we'll do it. Outside of that, everybody else is a dumbass or lazy bum, so I don't have time for it. Now, there's some guys who are kind of on the fence. They're just confused, and they think because they're just walking out, they just had a traumatic experience in family court, they're like, I shouldn't have to fight for my kid. This is crazy. And then all of a sudden, I'm the scapegoat of the target for all their anxiety. Like, how can you charge for time? You're just a guy in a t-shirt with a fence in the background talking about this. No, dumbass. I show you my winning. If you get off your lazy ass and go look at my flow page, which is a link in every bio I have and under every video on YouTube, if somebody actually cares, they'll go, damn, this guy got full custody without an attorney? How did this happen? Let me check him out. And they would go look at my flow page, and you will see my winning court orders, which is proof I know what I'm talking about. And you will see free links to free information, like the law in your state that your attorney never told you. Think about how insane this is. An attorney at law with a law degree is going to help you go to a court of law and fight for your lawful rights, and they never once told you what the law says. Florida 63.13, California Family Code 3020. Washington, RCW 2609, 002 through 187. The MSL in Michigan, or Ohio, I think it's 3107 something. I got Texas Family Code 151 or 154, something like 153. Right off the bat, the state wants all parents to have frequent and continuing contact with their children. Your attorney never argued that once, and you paid him $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. That's the first thing that I tell you in a consultation. I actually have free links to show you so you can look it up yourself. And then when you want to get my expert laser precision insight as to what your next steps are, you feel like you got to talk to me for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 minutes for free and get a full consultation to prove whether I'm worthy of you paying me to get a consultation. Bullshit. You're the scam artist. You're the one who's full of shit. I don't want to talk to you if you have that mentality. If you actually care about your kids and you want to fight, it should be enough for you that I got full custody without an attorney. Then it should really be enough after you've seen I've destroyed a 50-year experienced attorney, a 17-year experienced attorney in the Court of Appeals, fighting off restraining orders, fighting off all that kind of stuff. And I got thousands of guys who won, and testimonies you can see in the comments on YouTube, and I post some videos of emails and messages I've gotten back. But I have zero time to waste with the bullshit of yakking away. I don't like to waste time on anything. I'm a doer. If you need my help or want my insider help, get a consult.